What's up, guys? We've got some college football Wednesday night action. And Tuesday and Wednesday night college football, it's awesome stuff. It's better than having nothing. The first several weeks of the season, it just sucked not having anything to look forward to. And last night, we got completely fucked. We missed Willis by half of a yard. And the way we missed it was he fumbled the football as he was about to get the final yard we needed. And then he never got an opportunity to catch a pass again that game. So last night we had phenomenal football. The final score is like 45-35 or something crazy like that. But we don't cash our tickets and we don't hit our 4 overs. We also had a quarterback for Liberty, unless I'm getting my teams confused. I think it was the Liberty quarterback. Dude ran for like 170 yards on the ground. That's not going to help our cause. But look, we've got 4 quarterbacks here. To be honest, all 4 quarterbacks are looking pretty sweet. I'll click through them. You can see we have a lot of green, especially the last 3 games. 2 out of 3 have hit here. 2 out of 3 have hit here. Looks like they've all hit 2 out of 3. And then Cade McConnell, this was the kid with that long hair, slicked back. And last week he came out, and he came out firing. I think he threw for like 200 yards the first quarter and then kind of slowed down. So it's a tough call here. I think 178 is a fair number for him, just considering that, yeah, he had that explosive first quarter, but what did he really do the second, third, and fourth quarter? Now, I'm going to take him here, and then I'm going to look at his receivers. And you want to look at the last game, not the last 5, because the last game was with Cade McConnell under center. So you look at the receiver 1. Dude, 223 yards. He really wasn't doing a massive amount before Cade McConnell came in. Obviously, Cade prefers him. You got to realize, Cade McConnell threw for, 280 yards? 220 were to this one receiver. This is the exact type of relationship we're looking for with a quarterback and receiver. And then the other 65 all went to Jeremiah Ballard. Let's see this, though. 65 to Ballard. I'd like to see that box score. We don't need to see it, but Cade had 262 passing yards. I mean, that's unbelievable right there, guys. Unbelievable that 223 to the same fucking receiver just a week ago. That was an insane game. So definitely looking to pair these 2 guys up. And then you definitely could go to New Mexico State. They don't really have a true receiver 1. I mean, 40 yards. It's not a massive amount there. 122 against Sam Houston State. The good thing we're looking at here, though, is Sam Houston State is giving up yards to receivers. If we look at what New Mexico did to them last week, 65 yards here, and then Trent Hudson got 122. They outperformed what they normally do against Sam Houston State defense. I think FIU is going to have their way against Sam Houston State. Look at that jump, 5-yard jump. Damn, should have clicked submit. Hopefully that doesn't come to bite us in the ass. But Chris Mitchell right here, this is our guy for FIU. I mean, he has been so consistent. 73 yards against UConn's his only game that he didn't go over 78.5. And if we look at Dean Patterson over here, a little less, but that's what you get when you're getting the second choice. So this is a solid 4-man right here. I love it. 2 separate games. And I would say one thing I was thinking about last night and talking to one of the guys that I game plan with as we attack these apps is it better to do a same game 4-man or a 4-man where you're doing 2 separate games? And the idea with the same game is if one team scores, the other team will match that energy and it'll be a shootout. And then if you do the idea where some people don't believe in doing same game is the 2-minute drill to end the first half and second half is so important. Both teams can't get that. It's either going to be one team or the other. And by separating the games like this, if UTEP controls the 2-minute drill to end the first half and to end the fourth quarter, and FIU, same story here, that's massive. Now, I would say FIU is going to be winning this game against Sam Houston State unless something shocking happens. So we're not going to get that final 2-minute drill in the fourth quarter here. But a lot of the times when guys get their overs, it's because of those 2-minute drills to end the second quarter and fourth quarter. So UTEP potentially could get 2 2-minute drills, which is a ton of bonus passing yards because teams don't run the ball in the last 2 minutes of the second and fourth quarter, which is exactly what we want. So if UTEP controls the last 2 minutes of the second quarter and FIU does, we got that there. Now, if you throw in like New Mexico State or Sam Houston State, you can't possibly get both teams to crush the last 2 minutes of the second quarter. It is possible, but it's very rare. Usually it's one team or the other. So that's the advantage of doing two separate games here. But the reason I'm really doing this play is just because these are my favorite quarterback and receiver duos. You don't really get as strong of a pairing with New Mexico State or Sam Houston State. Still probably worth laying money down on those pairings as well, just in case they're the ones that end up hitting for us. But this is going to be our free play right here. These four, we're going with UTEP and FIU. Also, I wanted to say, with NHL, there's a strategy that is going around that I'm seeing some of my friends that know what they're doing, seeing them do, and that is shots on goal or actually goalie saves, and then shots on goal. So if we select Detroit here, what we would do is we would do shots on goal from the Pittsburgh players, and we would take their unders. So let me see if I can pull that out here. So Malkin's not a guy I really want to mess with on shots on goal. He hits his over. I remember that from last year. He hits his over on that. But you know what we could do is we could take overs. Could always take overs here. And then you've got Sidney Crosby, who, hit or miss. Malkin is the big one, though. And then let's see Riley Smith here. Riley Smith's looking pretty good. So what we might do here is you might want to pick the players that shoot a lot. So I almost want to take Jake off. And I would almost want to go Crosby, go with for sure. He's averaging over his number. And what you do is you go more saves, and then you go more shots. So if all these guys are firing a bunch of shots, and then the goalie, that's a pretty good play there. So here's 500 to win 5,000. Shit, boys. Let's see if we can do it, man. We'll see if we can do 500 here. Ooh, motherfucker. They limited me to $100 in hockey. I haven't made any money off of hockey. That's unfair, Prize Picks. They just know I'm smart, so they limited me across everything. But there's a bonus free play for you guys. NHL. Maybe we need an NHL free play to bust the slump, okay? So I love this play right here. This is very solid. I'm excited to share this with some of my friends and share it with you guys. So this is a winning strategy on Prize Picks right here. The goalie with the skaters, opposite teams, over saves, over shots on goal, and then this is the money play right here of the night for college football. So that's all I've got for you guys. Thank you for watching. One last note, it hasn't been good lately. We've been in a rough stretch, and what I want to tell you guys is it's not freaking easy to do this. It's not easy to do this for you, and it's especially not easy to do this for me, okay? And that's why you see so few people betting on sports for a living. You don't come across many people that are doing this for a living, and it's because most people quit. So look, you are free to quit. You can stop doing this. You can quit. You can say, "Oh, this is too hard emotionally for me. My mental health. Oh, I lost some bets. I'm on a losing skid." Or you can man the fuck up and understand the math and understand, hey, it's gonna get better. So now we're figuring out who the savages are. The people commenting mean things and doing the clown emoji on chalkboard. You guys are fucking cowards, and you're gonna be broke your whole life if that's the type of person you are. But if you can man up and you can weather the storm and you can suck it up and you can manage to not quit and keep trusting the numbers and trusting the math, you might just have a fucking Lambo parked in your garage one day. I don't know. It's not like I just fucking did that over the last 5 years or anything. It's not like I just did that and documented it on YouTube, right? You guys are following the GOAT. You're following the greatest in the game today. Nobody's doing what I'm doing, okay? And yes, I have losing stretches. That's part of the game. That's what you're signing up for. You're going to have a couple months a year. I would say probably 2 months out of the year. It might be October and March. It might be July, and it might be September. But you're going to have a couple months out of the year where you get your teeth kicked in. But on the flip side, you're going to have a lot of months where you're in the green, and you're going to have a couple months where you absolutely slaughter these apps. So just get your minds right. Get ready for war. We're going to keep it going. And I'm not going anywhere, man. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to be here. I've been doing this for years, and I'm going to do this for years to come. And I'm for damn sure not going to let some punk, white, 6'4" receiver, clean-cut dude that can't get one fucking yard because he gets stripped by a defensive back. I'm not going to let him stop me. Holden Willis, I'm calling you out, son. Protect the fucking ball, son. Now, Holden Willis is a great player, but he did fuck us over last night with that fumble. And that's probably his first fumble of the season. Of course, when we need him to get one more yard, the guy fumbles it. All he had to do is put two hands on it and fall forward. But I'm not going to let that slow us down, okay? We're coming at him. NHL right here. College football right here. Let's get paid today, boys. That's what it's all about. I love you guys. Thanks for riding with me. Have a good day, and I'll see you in the next video.